Hello everybody, and welcome to today's episode of DownStream Outdoors. Today on DownStream Outdoors, we're continuing the wild edibles collection. Okay, today, we're actually eating wild apples. Okay, are they actually wild? Yes, in a sense that they're growing out here completely unhelped by man. Okay, and there's going to be no pesticides, herbicides, none of the crap that you would get with the store-bought apples. Okay, now with that, you're going to have a downfall. They're going to be ugly. These are just plain out ugly apples, okay? And that's what turns a lot of people off of them. They're not a pretty apple to look at. But in my experience, generally, these apples generally are the best eating apples you'll ever find anywhere. Not just simply because they're pesticide and herbicide free, but just a flavor, a genuine flavor. This here is just a tree that I found growing alongside the road here, which is also another good indicator back to the metal detecting that at one time there may have been a house or a farm right close by, because generally apples are propagated by man, and this here one definitely seems to be an old apple tree, which may have been propagated by somebody, 50 years ago, 60 years ago, 100 years ago, because looking at the base of the tree, I mean, the base of the tree it's massive, so it's been here for quite some time. So this is going to be one of the old varieties that you're not going to find anywhere. Now, could this be a pretty apple? Sure, it could. If somebody took the time, propagated this tree, and took and did the pesticides, did the herbicides, did all the stuff that man is doing to the modern day apples, you're going to produce a pretty tree, a pretty apple. Now, can you go wrong with apples? No. You're never going to find a poisonous apple. If you know it is an apple, you will never find a poisonous apple. There's no such thing as a poisonous apple. Now, crab apples, if you eat too many of them, you're going to have an upset stomach or something like that. These are not crab apples. These are, as far as the actual variety, I can't tell you that. My father would be a great one to tell you. My father, you can show him an apple and he'll go, oh, it's an Oats Harvest, or it's a Granny Smith, or it's this, or it's that. My father's great at that. I have never learned that ability. I'd love to learn that ability, but it's one that takes years and years to master. But as far as eating, nice and tart. This one's really ripe. It's kind of soft. That's got a really good flavor. Get out there. You ever on some of these backcountry roads? You might find your own delicious variety of apple. You may decide to take it home, propagate your own flavor of that same apple. And until next time, keep your line wet and out of the trees.